Right, welcome YouTubers to my 9th birthday. It might be a bit late, okay, but here it is. So we've got a Hoover Optima OPH714D, Hoover Optima OPH714D, Miele G641 Plus. Dishwasher Hotpoint WMYL8352. A Hoover Vision Dynamic WDYNS654D washer dryer, a Hotpoint WD63 which is getting torn down into parts, a Maytag NWA 10149WH, which is what is seen now on YouTube. Which is also it's supposed to be going up for sale, and it never is because it's actually going to my mum, and I'm having the Siemens IQ temporarily. I don't know, the Siemens might go into storage because what's happening is, I'll tell you in a minute. This is a new fridge, 50cm fridge. That's the landlady's. We've got a proper full size, a bit wider fridge, but it's just a fridge now, and we've got a proper freezer anyway. A microwave, Samsung 3DS microwave, a Hoover 7 kilo slimline washer. There's a new ZWF 14380. Look at it shine, it's shimmering, yeah. Ain't that clean? Yeah. Old mark. A bit stained here, but you don't see it, of course, until you open the drawer. And there's a new ZDC 37100. They're going to be up for sale soon. I just need to fix the door on this, and then we'll set as a combo together. Hotpoint WT960, which isn't mine. Which are fixed up, just a new door seal and a door retainer band. It's like, that runs better than the actual original one that I had. So we've got Electrolux Time Manager, Electrolux Ionade, the Beko WM6120W. Actually now fully working, pretty much. There's a new SC1200W, which is never for sale. I said never for sale. There's a new ZWF. Sorry, that was ZWF 1437, which is obviously mine. That's probably never going to be for sale. But them two are never for sale. That's never for sale. White Knight CL 847 tumble dryer, which I will eventually put up for sale. And it's the IWC 6165. It needs new paddles, a new pump really, and it's got a new kit plate as well because it's missing. It's not bad actually. Hotpoint FDW70, which I was leaving that gritty residue marks on it, everything, so I've sold it, spares and repair. It's been sold, but I've just now need to wait for contact from the buyer. I've sent a message. Miele W847, fully working, it's just wrapped up, put out of the way for now, it'll be back in use eventually. But it needs finishing, it needs cleaning up really, so it's a good machine that. Fully working anyway. Hotpoint WM65 for myself. Hotpoint WD51 down there, which needs a new timer board, but I'm going to use a timer off the 63 onto that. But you've got to reverse polarize the connectors on the super rinse button. Otherwise, the half load button on that even. Otherwise, it won't be a half load. It'll just act as a super rinse. It's basically what it is. Just it's opposite really, polar opposites. Hotpoint WT960, which is mine. Becca WM6103, which is in landladies, which is everywhere, just doesn't get used. There's a new CFC at ZWC 1300. No. Don't worry, you've not been used in a while, but you'll soon be back into play again. You probably need to clean first. Huh. Do you know what? There was mould building up on the no mould on that. There was mould building up on the other little FC after not been used it for like a oh no, the ZWF even. It's building up. And an AEG Protex dryer which hasn't been used. Still needs fixing. And a Beko tumble dryer which needs fixing. I'll get around to it. And so here's the news. You know, and there's the Crew spin dryer which I've been meaning to put for sale. I say sale, but free to anyone who wants it. You can contact message me, whatever, before it goes. Right, so the plan is to change all of this. See this layout? So it's not really functional. You've got a whole bunch of machines on one side. I've got a lot of machines here, or appliances shall I say, like the fridge, this washing machine which is waiting for a new tub. These two up here, which are always used, that's in my daily run, and that's what I should use. And like these, which I want to use every now and then in a cot. And then this space is just all a mishmash of everything put together. Right, here's the plan. Is to have space for more machines. I know that sounds daft, but there's a lot of machines there, but to have even more space. Now the space is to actually bring it in here. The appliances that are waiting for a long delay repair, like say, I don't know, say like these dryers here, or that washing machine waiting for that tub, shall come up here. My collection will come up here. A bit of a bizarre one really when you consider there's no plumbing up here. There's electricity. There's two plug sockets there which will control everything over here. And there's two sockets here. But there's no plumbing. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to be using my plans to use extension hoses and 2-into-1s to plumb my two little compacts in, and my big Electrolux time manager and dryer and stack it. And then I'm trying to try and get this Protex dryer going, and I'll keep that for a while as well, for like 6 or 12 months or whatever, as my other daily runner as well. And then I can run 2 dryers at the same time as well. Obviously you can see up here we've got wires and pipes and etc, and that's simply because this is underneath the kitchen here, and this doesn't actually exist. This doesn't visually exist on this house. It's been knocked through, made into a room, and this is the other reason why this wants to be moved, because it's not really, I can't put anything sideways down this side because it slopes here. It slopes here, and then if we go over here, it not only this table's actually on a slant, but it's like a 1 degree slant, and then it gets to there and it drops again and slants backwards. This is the reason why I want it so there'll be machines on this side in daily use on the actual sort of flat surface really, and I've got enough room on both sides because these are 4x6 feet gaps. I can put 12 machines stacked. Probably won't. And actually I can't really over there either because of that pipe, that electricity pipe there, so I can't. Plans to move the computer, it'd be like a hobbit out of the way on me there. Plans to open this area a bit up, so there's more room for filming, and because I haven't got these permanently stacked here, then I can have not 1 but 2 under testing at any point, and then when I've got nothing to test, or I just fancy a change, fancy putting an Electrolux time manager on, putting my little Zanussis on, I can. Then I'm going to have my shelving units, which are up there and don't really get used at the minute, actually down here where they will get used properly, and where I can access them any time. Do you know what? I keep looking and I found more bits up there. I've been putting stuff in boxes as well. Right, these boxes here, which I've got here, these are recycled as well. These boxes, don't buy them. I've got them out of a big cardboard skip. So they're getting written on with like the parts from the machines that I'm scrapping, so I know where they all are. And then the parts are either going to stay in here, some might stay in here, especially like the modern ones, but the older parts will go into the boxes and into the loft, because I'm going to build out the loft as well, so there's more space. So with that in mind, if I've got the shelving units up, I will have a rack for all my... Yeah, literally I've got like 3 boxes of fairy. Oh look, a 4th box of fairy. Surf, bold, surf, Persil. Look at that Persil up there. Reduced to £3. What a 45 watt box. Because of course it's been dropped at some point. There's some vanish up there. And the detergents are just absolutely everywhere at the minute. I've got that many, I think I've accidentally extended the amount I've got rather than reduced the amount I've got. Because there's still detergents up there. And there's some down there, and because they're down there and out of the way, I'm not actually seeing them, and now I'm piling chairs here. It's all too much of a mishmash, and that's why everything needs to change. This ironing board was already in this house, so we don't actually know what's... it will probably go out of the way. Oh, and then the final thing of this is redecorating it. Yes, redecoration. No, I'm not adding new carpets. The carpets will just be hoovered for a change, and it should be more accessible so I can hoover them. And then this and this is unpainted, so where's the white paint? And then finally, I think I'm gonna have some blinds here. I can't have a door, so we'll just use blinds. It'd be quite intriguing really, because then I've got my little back room museum. Right, so if we'll go back down here, at the bottom there's little gaps there, and I'm going to put giraffe guards on them to make this place a little bit more warmer. Maybe one at the top as well, because there's no doors slanted down, but believe it or not, that's not this door, that's every single door in this row of houses, which all use the same garage doors. The idea is to create a more fluent space, not necessarily reduce space, but actually just more fluent and more efficient space, and knowing it's like, well, that works, that's broken, that's broken. It's all mishmashed, and broken ones are everywhere. Oh, so, right, Hotpoint WD-63 getting scrapped. Hotpoint WMYL 8352 getting scrapped. It will be tested first before getting scrapped, but I'll just show you this down here. There's no paddles in it, and there's a big, where is it? Gash there in the drum itself. So that's going to be snagging everything. So it's no good, and of course everything being sealed units nowadays. The only way out through there, and I'm not putting a new tub in. Hotpoint Hoover OPH 714D will be scrapped, and that one will be sold but as a spare repair machine. Well, of course we know this works. This actually fully works. You've seen videos of it, it's brilliant. The only problem is, a little tiny problem, you get the error F0, is it 7 or 8, I can't remember. Basically the door lock light stays on permanently. And for some reason it just seems to confuse the board, so it just goes, after 5 minutes it'll flash the error code up and the door will lock. Just turn it off, 2 minutes, wait for it to click and it will open again. And then you can reuse it again. It's only a little, it's one of those, it's going to be a cheap washer for somebody to either, if they want to fix it up they can, but they'll need a new PCB, or not, or they can just use it as a spare washer, like say in the garage maybe, as a works washer, who knows, you know, just something like somebody wants without wrecking a brand new one. I was going to say the drum on this, but with the belt off. Hang on, it doesn't do that. That's running on. Right, let me show you again. It's clicking. There's clicking. So the drum bearings have just started to turn on this drum, which is a real shame really, because I've seen a WD-64 and I would have stuck this drum on it, but oh well. But the oil seal gasket on this is brilliant, it's completely clean. Oh well. Right, so now the next video you'll see is the renovation afterwards.